Thursday, May 19th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East here with you, and we are continuing a big-time warming trend here in coming days. In fact, it's going to get what I would call fairly hot around here as we get into the early part of next week, even as early as Sunday. And I'll kind of highlight that for you as we go through today's edition of the video. Let's start with the broad view of the radar across the country. The big low pressure that brought our unsettled weather to start the week continues to lift farther north and away from us, so the greatest coverage of rain with that is well off to our north and east. Now, with that said, there are a couple of disturbances that are going to ripple through on the back side of that, but one today and another one tomorrow. And as each of those little upper-level disturbances pivots around that big upper-level low, there's a limited chance of a few isolated showers or storms. Again, one today, one of those disturbances tomorrow, but probably both days here in our region, 80 to 90% of us remaining dry. There's your watch, warning, and advisory situation this morning. Of course, all the flood products still up along the Mississippi River. Big-time problems there. Some flooding in northern Virginia and Maryland as well. And certainly the flooding is the big overall story along the Mississippi River in terms of the national weather-related story overall over the past couple of days. Temperatures this morning, still a little bit of a cool air mass in the eastern part of the country and a lot of 50s, even a few 40s mixed in some areas. But there's the building warmth here over the southern plains spreading into the lower Mississippi Valley. That'll continue to march northeast and into our area. This is the upper air pattern today. Our big upper level low is off to the north of us and pulling northward. Here's what it looks like as we get into this weekend. This is Saturday afternoon. What's left of our upper level low off the northeast coast, and with this broad-based trough kind of digging into the nation's midsection, that means a lot of ridging here in the eastern part of the country. And that'll mean some increasing levels of heat and humidity. For today, looks like really a pretty good day. Partly sunny, highs mid, maybe a few upper 70s across the Piedmont. Tomorrow we will continue the warming trend. It looks like low 80s, maybe a few mid 80s mixed in. Saturday, mid to maybe some upper 80s, and then by Sunday, upper 80s to even some lower 90s a possibility. And probably the peak of the heat with this next little warm stretch is going to be coming up here as we get into the first few days of the next work week. That is Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Actually, let's stop there with Tuesday. That's Tuesday, that's Monday. And we'll get this broad southwest flow continuing ahead of the next storm system, and it looks like a lot of lower 90s, a possibility for highs across the Piedmont. Pretty muggy conditions as well. So as we go through the week leading up to the Memorial Day weekend, it's going to feature some heat and humidity. And our next major system not due in until the tail end of the work week. This is Thursday evening, and the model's in pretty good agreement that at some point Thursday or Friday we'll see a pretty decent system roll on through, bringing around to some showers and thunderstorms. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Thank you for watching. Have a great Thursday, and God bless.